Welcome back, viewers. Thank you for watching another episode of my Let's Play Final Fantasy II Super Nintendo Edition, Final Fantasy IV and other versions. And just going to pick a file here. So right now we're at Mount Hobbs, getting ready for the upcoming boss battle. Okay, everything checks out. Yeah, who is that? Well, it's not Porum or Palom. Something weird's going on. Yeah, I just want to check my equipment one more time. Yeah, I didn't tell his gear yet. Yeah, I'm going to go this strategy. Oh, who's there? Wow, of course we already know who it is on the last episode. In the Super Nintendo, he's Milon. In the DS version, he's later version, he's Scarmillion, as you may already know. Yeah, every time you do any attacks on him, then that's what he does. Actually, I'm gonna make pour him parry a bit. Well, yeah, I was gonna fire one. Yeah, that's all the ghasts are gonna do is just do a HP drain. That's not good. But let's see how you like Thundera. I don't think Scarmillion's weak to anything, but I can't be wrong. In this boss fight anyways. Okay, fire one. Yeah, get rid of the last ghast there. Oh, I'll play Fira. Kier. Uh-oh. So yeah, nothing too difficult on this one. Just take care of the gas the first round. And man, Scarmillion is really being difficult. Oh, my body! There, Palm got stopped, Porum got nothing. Actually, no, I'm not going to chance it. Yeah, I'm not going to chance it, viewers. I'm just going to save up and reorganize. For the well, if you think this is the end of Scarmillion, think again, because you'll see why in a couple seconds. Yeah. For the real boss time, get Scarmillion Zombie. Fall flat into the deep ravine! Yeah, like the way this was censored. So yeah, right off the bat, Scarmillion will poison both your party members. And yes, he is classified as undead. So if you, for those who never didn't understand Final Fantasy, yet, fire and cure spells or cura spells, because both Tell and Porum have it, that use a cure to, um, and then let Pal go Fiora or Fire 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the poison damage too much. Speedrunners, if you watch their content, you can destroy Scarmillion with a trash bin. But for me, it's just too much work. And plus, I like this method better. Cura spells, Fiora 2, Fire 2, Fiora spells. You should be down in no time. Just like that. So that's the first Fiend event. That's the Fiend of Element gone. Ha ha. Now we're ready for, well, before I get into that, let's see. No, you don't have the spell. Yeah, he does. Okay. And now, actually, I'm going to go back and change because there's no other surprises left. So, and there's a reason I'm doing this, and you'll see in a couple seconds once I'm done unequipping the Dark Knight. I don't know if that makes any difference or not, but I just do it just over the years, just for, I guess you can call it superstitious reasons. So we go here. Huh? What's going on here? Son, I didn't know Cecil mentioned he had a dad. Oh. Cool. And just like that, no challenge, no tests, no nothing, and instantly become a paladin. That was it. Well, that was easy other than the Scarmillion fight. That's probably the toughest challenge in the map area. Well, okay. What the? What's going on here? Two Cecils. I like the voice acting on DS on this version. Well done. And of course, okay, Dark Knight. The dark half of Cecil. Oh yeah, there's that darkness ability that was censored off of this version. So yeah, if you attack him, the game will tell you don't fight. Just you can do whatever you want. Just don't fight him. And after just like that, boom. And of course, if you really want a challenge, you could fight him till he loses all his 8 hit points. And I used to do that as a kid because that's why I thought that. Wow. That's what I'm supposed to do. Actually fight him till he goes away. But now, sure, the game told me that, but I always took it as like a side plot or something. But I didn't take it literally, not to do anything. So yeah, now it's official. Cecil has become a paladin. Yeah, have you ever watched Rabtoon's channel of how they did their story on Final Fantasy IV? Is hilarious. Uh, so yeah, now Tella finally remembers all the spells, and also addition to Meteor as well. With that being said, Tella has all the spells, including Meteor, but you can never use Meteor because no matter how much you level up Tella, he'll never have enough magic points to do it. However, there is a glitch to getting Tella unlimited magic points. And like I said, for this Let's Play, I'm not going to be doing that at all. So yeah, gotta give Cecil his equipment, whatever I could afford at Mysidia, when I can afford this one. Well, I can't afford that one, but I will when I get there. Soon enough. Was I right? Everybody got their hit points? Yeah. Alright, good. So if you're conservative on your healing potions, definitely use Tella's healing magic to get rid of the poison, and then when you're done with that bit of dialogue where with the Dark Knight and the whole paladin thing, then yeah, as you saw, you got new hit points, new magic points. Like I said, if I've seen you fight these guys before, I'm not doing it again unless for whatever reason I need to level grind. So hopefully in my Let's Play I don't fail too much, and I don't plan on it. So yeah, if the camera's blurry, I don't know why. And again, like I said, I'm not a high-tech camera person or a high-tech YouTube person. I'm just making things work as I go. But like I said, my rule on this Let's Play, unless I really have to, just, yeah. I'm just going to grab a chocobo because there's no new enemies. And of course I like to show off something that I didn't know in the past, but I do now. Is if you go right north, right past these areas here, well, of course I can't do it with the chocobo, but you find a way to make it past this mountain, you'll be able to have monster encounters that you can really level grind. And you won't be seeing these monsters until you reach, well, not the next, after we find Sid, then there are new enemies there. So yeah, it's a trick. It's a trick I never knew. So yeah, once again, it's about right here. You have to be on a walk, and then hopefully get over and up the tip of that mountain up there and get tougher monsters and a good level grind. And it's always good to have Tella, but then it's good to just have Tella and the twins, but actually there's one more person you should have before actually considering that option, which I'm not, again, because I'm going to save that for later. Yeah, I was going to say I was going to finish off Cecil's equipment there. So that was sorry viewers, that was the body and the arms. Okay, gotcha. So I'm guessing it's this one and this one. Just barely had enough money to do it. Nice. I always like the Mysidia music. Should I level grind for Cecil? The answer is no. Well, I mean, I could, but why? Yeah, let's see. No, Gao's the one I want. Yeah. Silver. Leather, yeah, get rid of that. Cloth. Cleaning up my inventory here. So ice rod's useless. No, it's still useful for some of the encounters you will run across later. Let's see. Oh no, I could definitely give this to, yeah. Oh, yeah, let's see. Get a new pair out there. Let's see what we got here. We have Gail. What she does. Oh, okay, I see what I did. Well, that's alright. There we go. One for her. Yeah, sorry, I just want to make sure I got all my equipment. It's not like Final Fantasy VI where I can just view everybody's equipment all at once and then decide what I want to do. Tell yes. Alright, I'm out of here. Let's see what you say now. You became a paladin? Like shock. So I guess you can see now the Mysidians are less violent towards Cecil now. You sure became a paladin? One always says the same thing. Never forget the spirit of the paladin. And that, yeah, and he's not so scared of me anymore. Or Cecil, rather. Absolutely, go ahead and pray for me. Cecil has. Well, it's up to you. It's your life to live to hold on bitterness. I mean, I understand, but yeah, I was just saying, yeah. Yeah, I mean, holding on grudges will only hurt you, not the person. Yeah, now it's when Pal and Parham admitted Cecil, they're just there to spy on him. I don't know why they need to spy on him. I mean, he becomes a paladin. Oh yeah, this here is the Mysidian legend. I know in other versions it says very differently, but yeah, I gotta say here through the dialogue. So yeah, I guess Tello is very famous in Mysidia. Or maybe that's where he's originally from, but he moved to Kaipo. Yeah, vengeance doesn't solve anything. No, that's true. He said help Cecil every way you can. And of course, Tel is there too, so. Well, now we'll now go back to the room behind the crystal room, which is the Tower of Prayers, basically, which we'll learn more about later on in the game. If you go to the end, the dancer will still turn you to a piggy. And you may get some drunk, sarcastic comments. But anyways, remember the Serpent Road back in episode 1 I mentioned where the serpent gate is sealed? Well, it isn't anymore. And we're finally home at Baron, at long last. Oh, so now he's in jail somewhere. Yeah, King's always been acting different for a long time. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I never been here before, which is Sid's house. And of course, this is Sid's daughter right here. Yeah, worried about Sid because he's always home at this time, but never is. And we got information that he's arrested and confined somewhere in Baron Castle. Nothing. Well, there's one new thing. That dancer up way on top said that the king doesn't allow any dancing anymore. So, yeah. That kid there will just say, I missed the Dark Knight, he was cool. Yeah, we didn't tell Rose's mom or where Rosa really is. I wouldn't either. I mean, yeah, the girl just says we have a few customers because these three characters are acting like jerks. Oh, really? Young. So he did survive the paladin. Uh-oh. What? Young, what are you doing? We're buddies. Anyways, we fight the Baron guards. Each one of them have 200 hit points, and yeah, if you physically hit them, they attack with size, which turns your character to a miniature character, and we know miniature character takes a lot of damage. No, I'm not gonna bother. One's down, and he tried to do piggy status because I hit him with lightning. And no, you don't have hitting power. Cecil does, so I'm just going to finish it off with Cecil. Boom. Yeah, the guards have 200 hit points. No big deal. Oh, now Young's going to try to kick her butts. Like, dude. I'm just going to go fire too. Defend. Yeah, it's one, and this one here is a scripted battle, so... Basically, that I just try to beat him before he does his karate kicks on us. Oh, he's doing it, so here too. No, didn't do it. Alright, what else do I have in the menu? Yeah, sure, I'll try virus or bio and other versions. Get some curas before he comes back and hits us again. I think the trick was after he does his karate, and then you hit him once and it's over. I think in Super Nintendo version, I knocked him down enough hit points that he doesn't have a chance to hit me with his karate kicks again. And that's the battle. Oh no, poor Aradia. Got Edward, well, it depends on your stance with them. What do you mean? We mean the soldiers would hear us. We, like, deleted them. But okay, whatever. Or it could be, well, then again, their corpse could have a spy device on them. Oh, for some reason they gave Young the key to Baron. Huh, weird. Yeah, just hypnotize the hypnotize Young, brainwash him while he's amnesic, and just give him the key. Sure, make him captain of the guard. Sure, why not? That sounds like a plan. I mean, the new guy just we picked up from the shore, Baron. We don't even know who he is. Well, I guess they kind of know who he is, or at least the king would, or yeah, I mean, Golbiz would. So. Thunderclaw, got one freebie, and then of course I'm gonna have to buy the other Thunderclaw, so I forgot to equip them back in the episode where I was gonna go travel by ship, and that is, don't have enough money. So let's see what Young has. Nothing at all, except for a leather shirt. Okay. I'm just going to work with what I have right now, so bear with me. I think silver is the best one. I'm going to leave the rest alone. So, yeah, that's one use of the Baron key is permanently unlock the weapon shop and armor shop, and remember that underwater passage that the elderly lady said in the top right corner? Well, now we can access it. I don't think there was anything else other than 1,000 gold pieces. No, actually I'm going to leave it like this. Oh yeah, well I mean you have options. You can go to Valley of Mist before doing this, through the Misty Cave again. Oh, new enemy, Piranha. I think if you use lightning on those guys, they'll absorb it and heal. So I was going to try fire instead. I mean, don't need Porn for now. Let's see. Yeah, but I don't want to burn up Tel's hit magic points that much. And no, like I said, maybe on other Let's Play I'll probably do glitches that I'm able to do. But if you want the Scarmelian glitch cheat with the trash bin, just go over to his channel and his speed runs and he'll explain it to you. For me it's too complicated. Yeah, of course Cecil's going to gain a whole bunch of levels because he starts at level 1 and it doesn't take much for him to gain levels, so that's why I'd rather do it here instead of just level grinding at Mount Ordeals. And of course I want to keep my episodes short as possible and keep everything necessary. New enemy, Aqua Worm. If you encounter these guys in yeah, that'll happen. Super Nintendo, I'm thinking, yeah, it's not that painful, but in the DS version, it's very painful. Actually, well, I guess it was unnecessary, but I can't do nothing about it now. Yeah, using a twin magic there. Or was it, no, or was there another enemy? Not free to use, lightning now. Yeah, thankfully in this version, Super Nintendo doesn't do much damage. Oh yeah, here's the other twin's ability, Comet. And then 2 more levels for Cecil. Of course, like I said, early on, Cecil's level grinding isn't that difficult by any means. So I'm going to take the bottom secret passage. and get treasure. Dope. No, not doing it. Well, electric. Oh, okay. I remember it was these guys that if you use lightning, they'll absorb it, not the other ones, not the other fish that I ran into. And, well, crocodile, same as alligator. Well, yeah, they're the upgrade version of alligator, so they're weak to ice, so you know what? I'm just gonna blast them with ice too. Yeah, get on the cure. I'm just gonna blast them with ice too. Yeah, I'm not gonna use Blizaja or Ice 3 because, well, Tala doesn't have a lot of magic points and I'm not want to burn him up too quick. So, maybe I should have Young Defend or Kick. But yeah, definitely do that on the... Oh, good. But yeah, do that on the DS version, they'll absorb. Peep. Well, it's Libra in the DS version, and that spell is very essential, which I'll explain later. But yeah, very essential. Yeah, I don't need much curing, so away I go. The life spell. Oh boy. It's worse yet because the three back row is the front row, which will take more damage. But thankfully not, well, yeah. Physical damage, yeah, it's gonna hurt more, but you know what? Not gonna deal with you. No, I'm not gonna deal with you. No, I dealt with you already. Oh yeah, if I run into the guards here, I'm just gonna retreat because, well, I showed them off, and they're the exact same thing as the inn. Yeah, piranhas don't absorb it as the electric fish. So again, I haven't played this game in a while, so my memory's not fully there. So other than where to go, what's available, what to do. Yeah, I already showed these guys off. They're the same thing as the ones you fought at in Town of Baron. So yeah, they're the exact same thing. Until just hit the bit of dust there. But I don't care too much because, well, there is one more enemy in here, but I'm not gonna worry about it just yet. Oh, there it is. Oh, great. Hydra's a new enemy. Like the guards, their hit points are 200, and they're not as lethal. I'm gonna do physical damage. I'm gonna do lightning 2. Put you up to life 1. Oh yeah, Cecil's new ability is he can, well, you have the option to cover an ally and Cecil automatically protects them. Or, like Tala is in a vulnerable position, and if a monster tries to attack Tala with physical damage, then Cecil will take the damage instead. But, you know, I'm going to do a big Kiraja, I would say. the ancient sword. I think the only thing good about this sword is, well, I never know what the benefits of this sword is. Well, I guess according to my monitor, I'm running this episode at 36 minutes, so I'm going to stop it there and do a new episode momentarily. So, can we reach Baron and take back the castle? Will we be able to rescue Sid and go after Rosa and Gobiz? Rescue Rosa and go after Gobiz and stop the evil plans? Find out next episode. And I'll see you shortly for the next one. Take care.